Okay, so Conor McGregor alleged sexual assault, right? At Game 4, the same night he did the mascot spray and all that. I'll say this: Conor McGregor is wilding out. He has a godlike complex, and that's getting him into trouble. I mean, everybody kind of knows, rumor-wise, he has a trouble with white and alcohol. That's not a good mixture. Supposedly, there were text messages and there was footage going to the bathroom. So basically, the footage shows him holding her by the hand and going into the men's restroom. And then Conor McGregor's one of his bodyguards, security guys, was in the restroom with her, and they shut it behind. I think it was a handicapped restroom. When you're at that status, you got your people with you that take care of you. I'll just say this: when you're a public figure like Conor and all these other people, do you have to go rape or sexually assault somebody? No. You know how many women would just absolutely love? I'm not saying it didn't happen. There's no way possible. He's the greatest guy ever. There's always a chance that this could have happened. But she willingly, because they're walking to the bathroom together holding hands, if she was in danger, she would have, broke free and, probably ran away. Goes in the bathroom. They mess around. It was hours later before she made a statement, and the police told her, hey, you might want to, before you let this out and make a report, you might want to get an attorney. I think that was them kind of warning her, like, hey, these are serious allegations for a sexual assault against somebody of this status, and if you're looking for money, kind of like you better be careful what you do. I think this is just a money grab. She's trying to get some money from a famous guy. He might be doing some silly things, but he's not that, dumb. Apparently, she said they went in the bathroom together. He kind of, I guess, ripped off her clothes and they messed around and he made her perform, whatever on her. They obtained her clothes to get DNA. Of course, if they messed around, there's going to be DNA on there. But is this a sign of a sexual assault / rape? No. I mean, let's be real here. Does it mean he has like a wife and kids, right? But does it mean he is just some innocent guy? You can't do stuff like this. When you're on that level, like Mike Tyson when he had his stuff, you have to be very, very careful who you're around, your situations you're in, because when you're at that level, people are they know you have money. They know, like, hey, I don't want to go to court. I don't want this girl even making this accusation. Here's several $1 million. Go on your way. And then they're set. This happens all the time with athletes, with, professional athletes, people like that. It happens. And unfortunately, you have to protect yourself. Even, young men, their lives are ruined over false allegations. All a woman has to say is, he sexually assaulted me, or he beat me up, and they're usually arresting the man. It's not like, let's figure out what's going on here, and it's not like, oh, you're innocent until proven guilty. It's supposed to be that way, right? But it's let's be honest, it's guilty until you're proven innocent. Everybody's like, oh, he's a rapist, oh, he sexually assaulted her. Do I truly believe that happened? No, I do not at all. You guys can leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. I just think, he was drunk. He was in a situation. They were messing around. She was probably drunk and high too. And then hours later, she's probably thinking like, hey, well, he's married. Well, we're not going to be together. Or, I can get some money out of this. This is how a lot of people think. And hopefully justice is served. These people that make up these lies, they need to be punished. There's so many women that accuse men of stuff, and when the men are let off and not charged, or charges are dropped, or they're found not guilty, nothing ever happens to these women. These women just go scot-free, and that needs to change. These women need to serve double the time. Let's say you get a sexual assault charge. Let's say it holds like 15 years or 10 or 15 years. That girl that making those false allegations needs to get double that. That's ridiculous. Like I said, we're not 100% sure what happened here. We have the camera footage that shows them going in the bathroom together, holding hands. She wasn't running. She wasn't screaming. She went in the bathroom willingly. If you're going to a bathroom with a guy at a club, what do you think you're going to do? She knows she's not going to go there and have a conversation with Conor and chit chat. So she knows what she's going in there for. Did she have regret and feel like, oh man, that was so dirty. I felt dirty now, and now I'm going to make these charges against him. Yeah, that's what I think would happen. Anyways, guys, leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys think about this. Men, you got to protect yourselves. You cannot put yourself in situations with women. Luckily, there's a lot of cameras these days, and like for his instance, they can tell that he wasn't, didn't grab her in there and drag her in there. She was willingly going in there. She's going to say something probably like she was scared. And when you come out with an accusation like this, it's so serious and it holds so much weight that to ruin that person's life and reputation, especially when it's something sexual like like a sexual charge. That's not only creepy, it's crazy and scary, and that's something you do not want it to be even associated with. So maybe he needs to clean his act up, and he needs to get his shit together. He's been wilding out since he hasn't fought. What has he won? Like one fight in 6 or 7 years. He's got all the money in the world. Go do some good stuff with that money. I promise you, if you start helping people with money that are less fortunate, that need help, you're going to feel way more rewarded than going around all these, hussies doing drugs, gambling. That is not the way to live. You got to have morals, guys. Maybe he needs God in his life. He talks about God, but he's living the furthest thing from, and he's gotten so rich and gotten so much money. It's just sad how money ruins so many people. Fame and money ruins so many people. Even little fame. Even I see like maybe YouTubers or bodybuilders and stuff like that. The little fame they get will ruin them. They think they're something. They think they're hot shit, and they're not. We're all just people. We all want the same thing in life usually. And he's got kids. He can't be acting like this. He's got kids. He's got, he's married, right? So let me know what you guys think. Those are my, what I think about it. And comment below.